Hello, Raw and Mithril here once again, and before we move on to the next stage, something that was pointed out to me at the end of the last video. It seems Proto-Man shots actually cannot go through walls. I could have sworn they did. Oh well, learn something new every day. So with all the fire and heat of the last stage, I think we need to cool things down a bit. Time for Iceman.
Stop and freeze! Ready?
So speaking of learning something new, behold, water without water physics. That's kind of odd. We also have pegs, which are kind of annoying due to the sheer numbers they appear in. And we also have fleas, which are irritating due to how spastic they are. So thankfully those were the only two in the stage. We also have the return of Crazy Razy, and despite not appearing in the original series until the 4th game, we have shield attackers. I think there are ways to get rid of their shields, but I'm not quite certain how in this game. And hey, it is a Mega Man game, so you knew we'd have to deal with those eventually. We also do have ice physics to worry about, which means that they remembered the ice physics but forgot the water physics. So that's kinda strange. We also have the return of footholders. Thankfully they're not nearly as bad and powered up as they were the original game. They're a lot more predictable, and unless you're playing on hard mode, they can't shoot at you. The lack of water physics kinda works against you here. It's easy to overestimate your jumping ability, and the pegs flying through don't exactly help matters. But at least we're through that. For those wondering why there's a fire stream and an ice stage, that's purely so that Fireman can reignite himself after going through the water. Yeah, he has a lot of fun with this stage. Now this is probably the most irritating part of the stage, this one jump. Due to the positioning of the blocks with that low ceiling, this is a pretty precise one, and if you fail, that spine is all too ready to catch you. But we've made it through, so let's move on. Just a few more footholders to go. Amusingly, if you're playing as Mega Man C, you can actually use the charge shots to destroy the footholders. It's kinda nice revenge against the original series footholders, but of course if you do that, then you're kinda trapped. So, I guess footholders are kinda the ultimate embodiment of can't live with them, can't live without them. Let's just be careful here. Okay, we're almost out. Yeah, that particular Crazy Razy can be a bit hectic. That one, just don't give it a chance to separate. And time to move on to Iceman. Let's go.
There's something dangerous up ahead, sir. Oh, freeze it at all costs, soldier. I don't believe it. Iceman. Even a loyal robot like you. Well, sir, Soldier, finish your mission. Stop and freeze!
Yeah, why they made Iceman a soldier with split personality, I have no idea. For the most part, the Ice Slashers seem a little more lenient in this one than they were in the original, giving you a bit more room to get around them. Just do be cautious of the ice physics in here. And also Iceman's lack of regard for personal space. Fortunately, his critical doesn't really cause a lot of trouble. It does make it a little harder to hit him, but you can actually stand on top of it in order to dodge his ice slashers a bit better. And there we go. I do kind of feel bad every time he makes that cry. I still love Iceman, though. So with the Ice Slasher, you can freeze enemies solid. It's great if you just want to get by Big Eyes faster. Also, unlike the original game, it can actually do damage now.
Nice job. Keep up the good work.
So, 2 down. The Iceman stage wasn't so bad, but it still had its problem areas. So, enjoy the outtakes. So here we have pings. They can be a bit annoying. Case in point. This Crazy Razy can be a little bit problematic. That was close. Oh, gods. I don't want to play. Oh, you pest. And of course there's a spine down there just ready and oh so eager to try and catch you. Oh, no, ow, kinda like that. Those, of course, are quite irritating as well, so let's just move on. And right into Crazy Razy. Hi there. Iceman's Ice Slashers seem a little more forgiving in this game than they were in the original, though he does have some issues with giving you personal space. Boundaries, Iceman. The thing is, it tends to hurt him as much as it helps him. You can actually stand on it to get out of the way of some of his attacks. Oh, bugger. Oh well. Okay, we're almost out. And never mind. Oh. Yeah. Ah, blast. Due to the way these blocks are positioned, it can be kinda tricky to make this jump, especially with that low ceiling. Case in point, and that spine is all too eager to catch you if you fail. Or if you overjump the block like that, awesome. So aside from a couple of spots, this stage wasn't so bad. Tricky, but really not bad. So let's see how Iceman did in the NES days. A respectable 6 out of 10. And now, on the PSP. So, yeah, I marked Iceman down here to a 4 out of 10. Starting with the stage itself, it was really a lot easier. The footholders weren't anywhere near as bad as they used to be. That alone makes things a lot less problematic. In truth, the only really tough part of the stage is that one disappearing block jump. The exact positioning needed for that with the low ceiling, quite annoying, that. Other than that, though, the stage really wasn't so bad, as opposed to the original having large disappearing block segments and completely evil footholders. As for Iceman himself, his AI is a bit of a trade-off. He's more threatening since he doesn't stick to one side of the room as he used to, but at the same time, his Ice Slasher feels more forgiving, giving you a little more room to dodge it. It only gets tricky when he fires 3 from ground level, but even then, it's not all that bad. His critical doesn't really bring much to the table, only forming a temporary shield. Sometimes it even helps you to dodge his attacks. So, while he can catch you off guard, if you pay attention, he's not too bad. Thus, I give Iceman's Powered Up stage a 4 out of 10. So with that, that's the end of this one. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.